Hello everyone, this is a quick response video to some of the attempts at debunking the cataclysmic destruction evidence that could have destroyed Atlantis. Are you looking for answers to the past? Are you looking to liberate yourself from modern oppression of history and understanding? The destruction of Atlantis could have happened in 1 second, proven by the string of pearls impact event which occurred with a broken up comet on the planet of Jupiter. Each impact was the size of our planet Earth, and we have evidence of this type of impact. Check out the Younger Dryas hypothesis and look at the geologist findings. Here's some pictures. We do have two types of cataclysmic destruction evidence. The heat-scorched erosion, which appears on the pyramid and in a lot of other megalithic structures, as Brian Forrester showed in his video, exists, and it's pretty cut and dry. You can see the damage. Now, was this through a comet or through an impact? And when I say comet, I mean like it's the comet tail hit the Earth, or a CME from the sun. These ancient artifacts are much older than just a couple thousand years old, okay? Let's be honest here. These things don't get damaged like this from things that happened in the last 2,000 years. So please check out the Younger Dryas impact event. Scientists are warning that we are due for an extinction level event right now, and we have photographs of these comets. So we have had extinction events in the past. The one that did the 13,000 years ago is not on this chart. But we do have new evidence of that. Here, this massive crater found in Greenland. The mammoths were not above the 13,000 boundary line, 13,000-year-old boundary line that's found here in this article. Check out this. This is 2007. Okay, this is not new information. Take a look at that. This geologist is there's a couple of things that also can prove it temperature-wise. So take a look at these articles yourself and see. I'll try to slow this down, but this is the Greenland. I've heard some videos that say we shouldn't jump to conclusions about this crater, so I'm just going to give you the information and you can take a look at it yourself. Younger Dryas event. This chart, I don't really like this chart. I like this chart better because it shows a little bit more clearly when the cooling happened and the warming as well. Okay, now this Australasian impact field, I don't know a lot about that. I'm learning still many things, but as you can see by this Younger Dryas boundary field, it's pretty close. I guess technically it's not really showing it on Mauritania, so it doesn't cover that spot. However, it's so close that I believe that any actual event would have affected a nearby outline. This is the boundary field. So what I'm saying is that that's where we actually see the evidence through the ground, but that doesn't mean that it couldn't have been something that hit the area directly. Now, nothing's perfect. We've got a lot of questions. I'm not saying that my argument's 100% sound either. This is the KT boundary. You can see another boundary right below that. Okay, and some of the other proof here is the actual types of things that have been found in these black mats. It says here nanodiamonds, metallic microspherules, carbon spherules, magnetic spherules, iridium, platinum. The string of pearls event is when a comet went around the sun and broke up, just like Comet Ison did. And I've got images of that on my other old videos. But what happened was it went around. They've got photographic evidence of these things, and the actual impact occurred. That's the plume. It's bigger than planet Earth. So if those had hit Earth, we probably wouldn't be here right now. There's the bruise that was left, just the dot alone, size of planet Earth. Hubble Space Telescope took this picture of there were about 20 pieces, and this is the G impact. Here's an actual from Earth picture of the impact of Jupiter. Jupiter acted like a magnet and pulled the comets towards them. To my understanding, I could be wrong about that, but when you call it the destroyer of comets, you understand that it's using its magnetic, or I wouldn't know about the energy that caused it. Maybe it just got in the way for all I care. It didn't get in the way in front of us, but I think I understood it to be that it actually magnetically pulled those things. Okay, the oldest tools outside of Africa have rewritten human history, so don't talk about populations on the planet Earth. Okay, that's all I'm going to do for this. The Philippines, 709,000 years ago, hominin colonization of the Philippines. Long before the Younger Dryas event or Atlantis even existed. So I do like to use this as this is the, what's his name, Ali Bai. I call this the mainstream media understanding, and even in this video you can see the outlines changing from some event. Here we see, I don't really agree with it. I'm just saying that we have some evidence in mainstream history that shows it doesn't do anything to the Mauritania area, but how can that even be? We've had just no history that recorded it. Take a look at North America. You can see the previous sea levels, and as we go through, you can see them change. You also can see population moving through Africa too. But take a look at, first it's the... okay, we're going to move through here. We're going to get to right here. Wait, there, right here. That's 18,000 years ago. 20,000, 18,000. Ask the mainstream historians why that happened. And then more over on the east side. Let's go back. There you go. 18,000, 17,000. So please take a look at all that. Talk to you again soon. And I don't need to make a video 10 minutes long either.